My name is Jerry Turquoise. I have made this documentary to discover the truth about Animal Farm and its ideals during the Revolution. My story begins as I scour the globe in search for it. It leads me to the deep forests of the Amazon jungle.
Looks like we've stumbled upon some indigenous folks. We're coming, peace! We come in peace! We come in peace! We're looking for supplies! Hello! My name is Jared Turquoise. I come in peace.
Jared Turquoise. We are.
Please help me.
We are Hantichi tribe. Hantichi.
Thank you.
Oh. Gracias, Maximus Tibiano.
Come in peace.
Peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace.
Show me to your tribe.
Oh, we show you to tribe. I am the leader of this tribe.
This is my translator. He will speak to you.
Vitrio aluminio. He is asking where you be from.
Tell him I'm from America.
They have invited us to stay with them. They say they want to show us their, how do you say, culture? Culture.
Ask them what their names is. Tell them mine is Jared Turquoise.
Dr. John, Felix, Dr. Miles, Chicken.
He is Chieftain Miles and he be Felix.
Tell them I welcome their hospitality.
After arriving, I stayed there for 6 more months. I was able to teach the indigenous people rudimentary English so we could communicate.
Now that you've been with our culture for so long and teach us things, then now we will enlighten you in our culture, okay?
Okay.
So it started off quite a long time ago with Animal Farm, or Mena Farm as it was known.
Animal Farm?
Animal Farm, a long time ago.
The next day, Chieftain Miles and Felix were able to tell me the story of Animal Farm. I was very intrigued and sought to seek more knowledge of its origins and the basis of the revolution. As I heard the story, I immediately thought of Enlightenment ideals spread by the philosophes of that time, such as Diderot and Beccaria. For the answers to my questions, they sent me to sacred grounds. There is where I will learn the true story of Animal Farm.
They gave me a map, and I was able to find my way to the mountain. At the top of the mountain, I discovered I was able to talk with the animals and communicate with them. I quickly found Old Major and then asked him a couple questions.
What is the revolution?
Well, we animals on the farm were getting tired of Mr. Jones taking advantage of us, working us very hard and getting nothing in return. So we decided to take over the farm and revolt against him and run it ourselves.
In your opinion, what ideals are necessary for a successful revolution?
First, we must overthrow man. Then we must not adopt any of his vices or act like man. Then, no animals may kill each other, and most importantly of all animals are equal.
Based on those ideals, what do you think the result would be in a couple of years?
I see animal farms striving to be one of the best farms around. I see our ideas of revolution spreading around to other farms and them doing similar things to us. I think all the animals will be happy, for they'll all be equal, receiving equal amounts of food. I think Animal Farm will be in one of the best states it's ever been in.
After I learned about the origins of the revolution from Old Major, I decided to find Snowball and ask him about his opinions.
So you knew Old Major pretty well, right?
Yeah, I was there.
So based off what Old Major taught you, what ideals do you think are most important for a successful revolution?
Well, I really think that we should have stuck with the whole social justice thing. And I just think Napoleon didn't do a good job of that. And I also think he didn't do a good job of what Old Major originally said that we should do, which is share all the resources with everybody, but work our hardest. And I think that Napoleon and his group of pigs, their little clique thing, you know, they shared the resources among themselves and kind of left the other animals out. And I thought that that was wrong and not what Old Major would want.
One thing we did do well was the 7 commandments.
These are the commandments of Animal Farm.
Woo, Animal Farm, yeah!
I don't really care.
But then it all changed.
But I believe the world is burning to the ground. Oh well, I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've come. Well, I believe it all is coming to an end. Oh well, I guess we're gonna pretend. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've come. I think it turned 10 o'clock, but I don't really know. And I can't remember caring for an hour or so. Started crying and I couldn't stop myself. I started running, but there's nowhere to run to. I sat down on the street, took a look at myself. Said,
Hey kid. Hey, you want some glue? I got any type of glue you want. I got this, I got this, I got that. I just got anything.
Has this ever happened to you? Then you need a trusted glue source.
I get mine from a trusted source, Alfred Simmons.
Man, I hate Alfred Simmons and their good quality.
Bye.
Thank you, Mr. Napoleon. We will be over soon to collect it. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. My name is Bill Simmons, and I'm here to tell you our glue is 100% environmentally friendly and made from some of the most natural things on Earth. Hi, Bill Simmons here in the lab, and I'm here to show you that my company's glue, Alfred Simmons glue from my grandfather, really works. I'm gonna glue this piece of paper to the wall.
Now that we've heard from Snowball, let's hear a contrasting opinion from Napoleon.
So, have you seen Snowball lately?
I don't think I'm gonna comment on that.
Alright. Well, next question. We've heard about the revolution from others. What are some of your thoughts on it?
Well, I was around when Old Major was around too, and he had some pretty good ideas. But after we led the revolution against the farmer, Mr. Jones, it was obvious that the pigs were the smartest animals on the farm, and we needed to take a leadership role, because as the farm became more advanced, so did the pigs, and we had to take up more things, and we had to adopt things that made us smarter.
Now let's hear from Boxer. So, Boxer, have you noticed any changes on Animal Farm?
Well, the humans are gone.
I'm not really talking about that. I'm talking about living and working conditions.
Well, I just work to benefit the animals around me.
Okay, well, it really hasn't changed except that the pigs are in charge now.
Well, Squealer just tells me it's better, so I work harder.
Boxer, how do you feel that animals are being murdered by other animals?
Squealer says it's all right, so I say it's all right.
Okay, Benjamin, thank you for coming in here. I just want to ask you a couple questions.
Fine, you're welcome.
So, what do you think of the transformation of Animal Farm?
I think it's horrible.
Can you elaborate a bit on that?
Well, Animal Farm was good at first, but then you have you have Old Major. He comes in with some real good ideas, and then you have your boys Napoleon and Snowball, and they've got some good ideas too. But they were kind of balancing each other out. But then once Snowball left mysteriously, then Animal Farm went downhill, and Napoleon took control. And it's the exact same as with Mr. Jones in the beginning. So I really think it hasn't changed a bit.
So, Benjamin, what are some of the worst things that you've seen Napoleon and his other pigs doing?
Now, Mr. Napoleon, he's done a lot of bad things. First off, he started off with changing the commandments. When he changed the commandments, he changed the rules that Old Major laid down. So, for example, he started drinking beer, and that was bad. Almost killed himself. That was pretty bad. Then we would have been without another pig. Anyway, we also have the loss of social justice, e.g., the whipping and the murdering of innocent animals. It's not worth it. I think these are just horrible atrocities.
Such horrible acts were committed by the pigs, such as drinking.
Oh, what's this? I think I've seen Mr. Jones drink this before. Pretty thirsty, so might have some. Oh my gosh. This stuff is so good. Makes me feel kind of weird. I think I'm gonna go tell the other pigs about it.
And sleeping in beds.
Hey, why are you sleeping on a bed?
It's so comfy, so much better than the barn. Come join me.
It does feel pretty soft, and I am tired.
So cool.
Oh,
So nice.
And even whipping other animals.
Go.
hey, plant those seeds. Faster.
As I leave the Amazon rainforest, I reflect on my journey and what it has taught me. Animal Farm started as a just cause and related to the ideals of the Enlightenment in many forms. But the struggle to keep the original ideals was too great for the animals. Old Major shows his disgust as he walked out of the interview, refusing to talk to me anymore. But as I remembered the indigenous people telling me that this was their past, I wondered if they were truly human or if they were actually pigs.